Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create an Iron Condor trading bot on TastyTrade. So an Iron Condor is a great strategy because it has defined risk, but it also allows you to make money when the stock trades within a certain range, which is a great strategy that you can use. Now, if you want to automate this so that you can automatically enter and exit based on stop loss, based on days until expiration, or whatever you want, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do that. Now, TastyTrade as a broker does not allow this, but there's a great tool that allows us to connect with TastyTrade to easily create these automated strategies. So it's called the Options Auto Trader. So if I go into this site, I'm actually just going to show you how it's done because it's pretty simple. So first off, you just connect your TastyTrade account, which mine's already connected. Then you create an auto trader, and then from there we're going to select Iron Condor since that's the strategy we want to do. Next, we're going to pick the asset that we want to trade on. Now, ideally, you want to create an automated strategy around the way that you currently trade and the way that you structure that trade. But for instance, you can do it on futures, on SPX, and also different ETFs like SPY, QQQ, etc. So I'm just going to keep it on MES for this example. I'm going to go 45 days out. That's very classic. And then here's a very much of a TastyTrade or Tasty Live setup, which is where you go 16 delta out, and then you have 5 delta wings. So that's a very typical Iron Condor structure. But again, if you structure your Iron Condor differently based on different deltas, make sure to provide that here. Next, after we've structured the trade, then we need to actually identify how often we want the bot to enter. So right now it's set up to enter once a week on Wednesdays. So we can structure it for once a month, every day, multiple times a week, whatever it is we want during different trading sessions. So the morning, the lunch, the afternoon, etc. But for this example, let's just keep it basic and do once a week on Wednesdays. Next, we're going to do our take profit percentage or stop loss percentage in early management. So again, if we're following Tasty Live mechanics, we're going to do a 50% take profit, no stop loss, and 21 days until management, which means that when there's 21 days or less left in the trade, we'll close this trade early. Now, some of you may be thinking, Austin, on options trading, specifically with selling, we can't do stop loss orders and we can't do take profit orders because option prices just move too much that it triggers you out even when you shouldn't have been triggered. And the options are there's so many different legs that it's hard to do a stop loss. And you're correct, it is hard. And if you try to do it on your broker or on TastyTrade, it won't work. But that's why I've spent so many months perfecting this on the options auto trader to work. Number one, it looks at the total trade with all the legs combined to determine your take profit and stop loss based on the credit received. So you can actually do stop loss and take profits. Not only that, to prevent your stop loss and your take profit orders to being rigged and taken by market makers, it holds your orders in our third-party system and watches the market until it's time. And when your stop loss level has been hit, then it sends the order into the market so that it can't be rigged or triggered early. So you can actually finally set up real take profits and real stop losses that are automated for you when you use the options auto trader. And you can also automatically exit at 21 days like Tasty Live recommends. Next is our buying power allocation. How much money do we want to put into each auto trader? And so when we do that, let's say we have a $50,000 account and you want to start off small, let's say $5,000 because an Iron Condor takes up less buying power because it has defined risk. Again, if you want to let the automations work, you can. If you want a bit more control of your account, which is fine, I don't, but if you do, you can enable the email trade approval, which means once all these rules are hit, it's going to send you an email, be like, hey, your rules are hit, it's time to enter a trade, do you want to approve it? You click yes or no to enter the trade or not. I just leave it as disabled because I want the automations to do their thing. Just like that, we've connected our broker and we set up an Iron Condor trade that can trade for us. This auto trader is not an AI and it's not a black box. It will only ever do what you set in the rules. So let's understand what you set up. This auto trader is instructed to automate a 45 DTE Iron Condor trade on MES once a week on Wednesdays. Trades will be managed with a take profit of 50%. There is no stop loss rule, and trades will be closed early once there are 21 days or less left until the trade expires. This auto trader is limited to trade with no more than $5,000. Perfect. Exactly how we structured it. Now I'm going to authorize it and save this auto trader. Now it won't be automatically entering trades for me quite yet because I need to actually turn it on. But just like that, in less than 5 minutes, I have automated an entire Iron Condor options trading bot through TradingView by connecting my TradingView account to the Options Auto Trader. If you're interested in learning more or you want to do this for yourself, click the link down below to start your free trial. All right, guys, see you on the inside.